Hello, my name is Daniel Cook, and we are going to talk about the healthcare systems. We think that the healthcare system shouldn't be able to change just because someone has to come in and check out something, and have to be changed a lot or charged a lot. The reason we would think change the healthcare prices is that we feel like some people couldn't afford the high prices. If we're being honest, healthcare should be free because of people who couldn't afford it. The healthcare system is what asking for too much money for simple usage like a checkup or many other needs. We understand that some things need to be paid for certain surgeries, but sometimes people in need might need that special treatment. Okay, now next, we think that for the longest time since the 80s, the healthcare system has never since. Prices for people who have been wanting to get surgeries would be insanely high prices, and doctors would have no choice but to tell their patients to hope for the best. As we said in another paragraph, the hospital should give free healthcare to people who need it, like the homeless or maybe people who couldn't even make enough money to need it. From what we learned is that some hospitals don't have the budget to make plans for whatever they need for the patients. To add on, to add on from the last sentence, maybe if we can't make some health figures, we can improve the budget for doctors to be able to help patients. We think now is the time we should talk about the prices of expensive prescription drugs. For whatever you have and need medicine, but it's expensive. From what we searched, is the reason the drugs are so expensive. Is that the pharmacies would put their own prices for the drugs. We understand why the products to make the medicine. We know we said this multiple times before, but if someone is in need of that certain kind of medicine from the pharmacy, they should get it for free. We get that some surgeries or maybe liver transplants are expensive, and of course it probably should be, but prescriptions shouldn't cost $15. Okay. And now let's get serious now, because this is where it gets important. We think many people, maybe older people, who feel like they have a hell of a lot more problems than regular adults. The reason we say elders have more problems with healthcare is that they would be too old to work any jobs, and if they were to have problems like diseases or maybe sicknesses, they need medicine and can't afford it. Elders deserve more. We know they could take care of themselves. We know that they can't take care of themselves. But the ones that can't will need help with healthcare. A reason why we should fix our healthcare system is that we think that elders should get special treatment since they're older.
And cut.
Okay, for the final piece, we should get into business fully on why our healthcare should be better for the people. Minnesota Care is going to be our example today. The reason I say that is the people who can't afford medical services in Minnesota get help for that. The reason we see all that is because the rest of our country doesn't seem to be like our good state. So the reason I say all this is because North Carolina and South Carolina have their healthcare system kind of expensive, while our state has it nice and affordable. We think the reason they have their healthcare expensive because they want more money, but in reality, since Dakota is more northern, it's probably hard to have medical care needs shipped up there, like the small towns and such. And then other state like Michigan has a lower cost of healthcare. Just like Minnesota, our good state.